Welcome back for another Dogg Byte video. This episode, we want to make sure that we're informing everyone of some of the new things to keep in mind, dates and deadlines for our school, as well as the bridge law lessons that are coming up here this week. If you are an underclassman and you missed underclassman info night, you need to check out the counseling office website. We've shared some materials there. You can find those underclassmen packets and those types of things if you were not able to attend last night's event. Lastly, we're going to share some photos from the probe fair and kind of move on into a segment y'all all know as Ask Mr. C.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Ask Mr. C. We have lots of great questions, so let's delve right into them. What languages do I speak? I am fluent in English and sarcasm. How long have I been working here? This is my 5th year at Winder-Barrow. And another question, do I like teaching at Winder-Barrow? I love teaching at Winder-Barrow. My favorite question of this next round is, would I rather have finger-length legs or leg-length fingers? Okay, this one I could figure out pretty quickly. I would rather have leg-length fingers. If I had finger-length legs, I don't think that's even big enough to get a prosthetic leg, so I would be wheelchair-bound, which is kind of a scary thing for me. Now, finger-length, leg-length fingers, I believe surgery is good enough. One day they could maybe shorten those down and I would get normal fingers again. But the upside is, with such huge fingers, I'd have these really huge forearms from all the new muscles I'd get, and that would be awesome. Now, the other question, how much are homecoming tickets and can I use Bulldog bucks for them? Unfortunately, you cannot. At the beginning of the year, we have 3 tickets offered for Bulldog bucks, and they're already gone. Tickets go on sale on September 25th, and singles are $15 and couples are $25. So in September, you can start purchasing those. Now, on to our big question. How does a bicycle work? Well, let's go find out. Welcome to Appalachia Cycling, right in downtown Winder. These people will help tell us how a bicycle works. Come on. Okay, I just learned a ton of things. I'm going to try to explain some of them real quickly to you guys before we see it in action over here. A bike is a machine, and you are the motor for that machine. What we're really talking about are axles and gear ratios. So I made one of a little Lego here, which would be awesome for you guys to take a look at. So what you see here is you've got one axle, all right, but you've got different gears on there, okay? Which means that when your axle is rotating around, the bigger the gear, the slower it's going to go. So when you start combining big gears into little gears, you start changing your ratios, and you'll notice that the wheel here on my side spins much faster than the one up top. You can see it in reverse here. If I spin this one really quickly, and the little level over here spins real slow. This is important because on a bike they've got a planetary gear, and changing which gear you're using is going to either make your bike go fast or it's going to give you more power for your bike if you're going up a hill versus going flat or going downhill as fast as you can. So we're going to come over here and see a planetary gear in motion. And something brand new I didn't know was the biggest force you're overcoming is wind resistance. I thought it'd be the weight of the motor, you know, but it's wind resistance. So come on over here, let's meet the professionals. Bruce, Winder-Barrow. Winder-Barrow, Bruce, he owns the shop, and he's going to explain to us this gear.
All right, so this is a bicycle with a single front chain ring and 12 speeds in the rear. And as the derailleur moves up the gears, the pedaling gets easier, or it's easier to pedal. So this is the hardest gear on the bike, and as it shifts up, one of those gears gets easier and easier.
And how do you make it go the other way? is a lot better than
You need one of
the
those.
Huffy I had when I was a kid. I know. Andre, Winder-Barrow High School, Winder-Barrow High School, Andre.
Hello. So this bicycle has a similar gear ratio as the other mountain bike. Actually, the mountain bike has a wider gear ratio than this. So you have 3 chain rings in the front, and you have 8 in the rear. And by changing the gearing of the large and small, we are able effectively to change how much tension or how much effort we're putting into the drivetrain. So you can change the front chain ring, and change the rear chain ring to make it to a harder gear. So this would be the hardest gear on this bicycle, which is actually about the same, if not easier, than that one bike system.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And then we can go to a middle chain ring, make micro adjustments in the rear to make it easier. So we can try that.
That's like butter.
And then we go to the super small chain ring in the front. And this is the easiest gear that'll take you up the hill.
Yes.
This still is set for more flat riding and road riding, where the other is a mountain bike that will take you up steeper hills.
Okay.
So the first bicycle has a much lower gear, as we call it, so it's easier to pedal. So it'll spin more. This is more for rolling hills and riding around streets.
Perfect.
We want to let everyone know about the Bridge Law lessons coming up September 20th through October 2nd, which will be in this computer lab in the Media Center. Sophomores, it's really important that you are here now until your Bridge Law lesson date, as you all take an assessment through U Science during class time. U Science is a new, creative, and detailed program that allows you to learn information about yourself by gauging your specific aptitudes and your interests. This combination can give you direct insight on careers and college majors that may just be your perfect fit.
Hi guys, I am Tramika Carter and I am the founder and executive director of A Kid's Dream Inc. This call is out to juniors and to seniors. I will be here tomorrow at 8:30 presenting some great opportunities to you guys. Our organization is local in the area and we provide higher education advocacy for students who are interested in going away to college who may not understand how the process works. Maybe you want to go into the military, maybe you want to go into business. Our organization provides great mentoring services. We have professionals coming out to teach you different things. This year we're very excited that we're going to be offering tutoring, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow to give you more info. Again, this call is for juniors and seniors to come out to an informational meeting for A Kid's Dream Inc. See you then.
Alright seniors, listen up because all of this information is for you. So first, just remember, if you are interested in applying to UGA or Georgia Tech during their early admission timeframe, your deadline is October 15th. So that is right after we come back from fall break. So make sure that if you're interested in applying to either one of those schools, you're talking to your counselor now, because we do need some more information from you in order to write your evaluations for those colleges. Next on the screen are going to be some deadlines for popular universities and colleges in our area. So take a look at those for those upcoming deadlines and make sure you're planning ahead. Sometimes deadlines may be far later into the spring, but if you want to be considered for priority scholarships or priority financial aid or housing opportunities, it's really important that you get those applications in sooner rather than later. Back on to recommendations. If you need a recommendation for a school like UGA or Georgia Tech, you do need to complete your senior brag sheet in order for us to write a great recommendation letter for you. So the links will be on the screen, the bit.ly links. It'll take you directly to the online Google form to fill out your brag sheet. And we also need 2 teacher evaluations from you. That link will also be on the screen, and you just need to let your teachers know you're sending the link to them so they can write a short evaluation about you so we can write a great letter. Let's see. Make sure you give us at least 2 weeks notice. We have all these deadlines come up at the same time, and we have lots of letters at the same time. So in order to write a quality letter, we need some time and we need information. So try to give us a 2-week heads up before you need that letter. Lastly, coming up is the opening of the FAFSA, or the free application for federal student aid. That opens on October 1st. So if you plan to attend college next year, whether it be part-time, full-time, 4-year, 2-year, anything, you need to fill out that FAFSA. The sooner the better. You do need to start by filling out your FSA ID for you and your parent, which is how you both sign your FAFSA. So go ahead and get a jump start on that FAFSA October 1st. If you have questions about any of this, please feel free to make an appointment with your counselor. We'd be happy to help.
Hey guys, it's Miss Smith. Again this year we want to reward you all for your attendance and putting an importance on coming to school each and every day. We're going to celebrate you guys 4 times this year. This first window ends on October the 18th with a party at the end of the day. We will have popcorn, we'll have cotton candy, we'll have drinks, we'll have games, and you guys can listen to music and play all sorts of games out on our practice field, weather permitting. But don't worry, if you didn't make this attendance party, you have 3 more times. So make sure to pay attention to social media and when our window opens for our parties, and you will know when it starts and when it ends, so you too can come to our attendance celebration. So 0 tardies, 0 absences, and you guys can share in all the fun with us.
There's been a lot of great information shared during this episode. One of the most important things we saved for last. September is National Suicide Prevention Month, and as counselors, we just want to remind everyone that we're here for you through anything that you may be struggling with or experiencing. The First Christian Church of Winder is sponsoring their first annual Out of the Darkness Community Walk to support prevention efforts and raise overall community awareness to the impacts of suicide. It's on September 28th. See the link on the screen for sign-up info. If you or a friend are in need of assistance for mental health resources, don't hesitate to inform your counselor. And remember, remain kind and be a positive voice for our school. Until next time.